Hello, my name is Richard Norgrove, and I am the founding brewmaster, the brewer of Racer 5, and the current president and CEO of Bear Republic. And today we're going to talk about sustainability and our company's mindset and how it relates to what we do. So let's talk about our sustainable mindset and why we have chosen to make some decisions which have cost us more money. We could have saved money on initially, but we did it really with the long-term mindset that we were going to be around and could create a symbiotic relationship with, say, the community or the world that we live in. So some of the decisions and a lot of the decisions are driven by that mindset. Should we invest in tomorrow or should we make a high profit today? Why? Because I'm going to leave this world to my kids and I want it to be a better world. It's based upon decisions that we try to make within the business to work symbiotically with our local community, like in Cloverdale. Cloverdale is a very small town. A large brewery comes in and starts to have a negative effect on its wastewater system. And so Bear Republic made choices early on to want to be in North County. By being in North County, we needed to figure out a way to clean our waste. The building has over 75% solar panels on it. I think the biggest thing that we realized living in California is the drought and how water affects brewing. I can say with utmost confidence that we do anywhere from 3.5 gallons to close to 3.75 gallons of water to produce 1 gallon of beer. I put that against any brewery here in Northern California or even the country to say, can you produce beer at that level? Most people don't think about wastewater, they just dump it down the drain. And it has to go somewhere and be treated by a municipality. But Bear Republic, in an effort to try to want to be in the North County, in Cloverdale, a small community, we needed to focus on how we could make our wastewater cleaner. So one of the best ways that you can sustain your brewery is to be able to make beer utilizing less water. The unfortunate part of utilizing less water is that you create a denser wastewater. So that wastewater has to be cleaned in some way, shape, or form. And that's one of the things that we invested in. We've even gone as innovative as trying to collect heat off of the stack of our boilers to utilize that to preheat water. So in every process in the brewery, we're always trying to maximize efficiencies. There's 4 main ingredients in making beer, okay? Water, grain, yeast, and hops. Bear Republic goes out of its way, again, to achieve a sustainable mindset, to utilize all 4 of those, which is a waste product, to be utilized for a secondary purpose. We take the yeast is donated. We take the spent grain and give that to a local cattle farmer. We also give that to a pig farmer. We then take the wastewater and treat our own wastewater, which we could talk about for hours, and how we turn that into methane and sustainable energy. So the hops are also strained through a process that Bear Republic developed, and they are utilized as a soil amendment. Peter Kruger is Bear Republic's master brewer and current COO. Peter has been with Bear Republic for over 15 years. I probably have forgotten, it's more like 20. But he was and still continues to drive our sustainability efforts. Peter has sat on the Brewers Association Sustainability Committee and continues to this day to give talks and lectures outside of the beer industry in the wastewater world to talk about what our industry and how it can impact other industries. So we're very, very proud of all of his sustainable work that he has accomplished. So as my father was thinking of retiring and we were developing the newest facility, which was our Rohnert Park Brew Pub, which is also, after 25 years of having a brew pub, wanted to be a showcase of all those things that we've always wanted to try to do. So you walk around and we've utilized recycled woods. We've tried to incorporate utilizing cargo containers as part of the feature, the inside of the bar. We purchased our pizza oven from a local manufacturer in Healdsburg, California. You can see as we were deconstructing the patio to bring it up to newer standards, concrete was removed and tile was removed from the roof so that we could put on solar panels. Instead of just throwing that tile into a landfill, we chose to make it an architectural feature of the patio. The wood inside of the restaurant is recycled from old chicken barns from Petaluma. Metal roofing from these same chicken barns were utilized on the inside of the pub. So you look up and there's an old keg from the 40s. So we just tried to keep that mindset throughout the whole construction in a newer space and give it new life, recycle, reuse. So that was part of our goal. As we all think about the potential of sustainability, it's always a big challenge for me being a car guy, knowing that the world is eventually going to go electric. But we invested in electric charging stations in the front of our location. So we have 4 charging stations that we would encourage any folks that are interested in having to stop over as they continue to drive north to come visit the pub, and you can use our charging stations, which are pulling power from the solar. It might be kind of cheesy to say, but one of the things that we would like to try to put out for everybody is we would encourage everyone to please try to make sustainable decisions for the future. Think about the next generations. And that's something that we think of every single day in the decision-making process here in our family business, and the Norgrove family encourages everyone to be a part of that.